Bonjour et bienvenue dans le petit voyage de Random. In this installment, we are looking at the food culture of the South Gippsland area. I am taking you to the little hamlet of Kerno. And I brought you here because it sounds French, so it must be très bien. Okay, let us go and explore. As you can see, there are many facilities in this area. Specifically, the cafe. We have the little village for the little people. It is very cute, no? We have some hay bales. Merde. We have the train station. But you might be waiting a while for the train to arrive, as it shut down decades ago. So why don't we go and have a look at the cafe and see what they have on offer? Sacre bleu! Bloody hell! Take that! Ha! Don't you just hate it when that happens? Trans-dimensional mind-controlling berets are no joke. Please be on the lookout for the signs and symptoms. These can include wanting to put butter on everything, talking like a bit of a ponce, and thinking that you're trapped in a box when you're clearly not. Please, if any of your friends and loved ones show signs like this, please report them to the authorities straight away. Well, I figure while we're in the area, we might as well check out what's going on in terms of food culture. But I don't think we'll stick it around in Kerno. It's a lovely little place, but yeah, plenty bigger places to choose from. You got Currumbara with its delicious coal straight from the creek. You got Leongatha, named for its mushrooms and beef Wellington. You got Murbu North, known for its brewery, I suppose. Oh shit, I'm going the wrong way. Thorpedale has its potatoes. Shit, supposed to turn here, aren't I? But when I think of culture in Gippsland, there can really be only one place. And the name of that place is Moe! Yeah! Yeah, Moe! Woohoo, yeah! Moe! So while I could go and get some local cuisine from a local restaurant like KFC, what I'm actually going to do is make a local delicacy. The name of this local delicacy is called Moe Steaks. Moe is actually unusual in that it is an acronym, and it stands for Moccasins on Everyone. Which was the one and only rule in the town charter when it was originally founded. Now, Moe gets a little bit of a bad rap, but, you know, one of the mayors a few years ago decided that he wanted to fix things up. And so what he did was propose that they change the name to Moe, but with a T on the end, you know, just like the champagne, right? And, you know, that was all good, except they finally realised that it's actually pronounced Moet. And so that would sort of stuff things up a little bit, wouldn't it? But, you know, c'est la vie. Yeah, Moe! Now, I was actually supposed to film at that park back there, but unfortunately someone had stolen the barbecue. Nah, just kidding. It was a little bit busy. So I'm going to try a different one. So, here we are. Found a barbecue and got our fine ingredients here, and I'm going to show you how to make Moe Steak sandwiches. Right. Now, what you're going to need is oil, tomato sauce, some white bread. Now, this is actually quite a nice plain white loaf from a local bakery. If you want to be a bit more authentic, your best bet's to try and go to Coles or Woolworths on a Sunday night and get the last loaf of bloody Tip Top, or even better, some no-name brand, and use that instead. But, you know, we'll have to suffice with this one. You got sandwich slices. Make sure it's nothing that can legally be called cheese, all right? And then we've got dim sims. And for those who don't know, dim sims are a delicacy invented in the 1940s back in Melbourne. And, you know, they weren't a raging success straight away because, you know, they were marketed as being good for your digestion, you know, sort of push things through, good for constipation. Unfortunately, the wording in the advertisements were a little bit unclear, and people thought that they were suppositories. Yeah, so you can imagine how well that went down, or up. Yeah, but once they got that all sorted, it became very, very popular. People figured out what end you're supposed to put them in, and yeah, so here's what you need to do. First, just use a little bit of oil. Yeah, maybe a little bit more than that. A little bit more than that. All right, there we go. That should be enough. And you want to take your dim sims and cut them in the middle. All right. They usually come frozen, so make sure you thaw them out. Chuck them on the barbie. I suppose I should be talking about something right now. That's what they do on the cooking shows, alright? I don't know. As you might have guessed, I'm not really that great at this whole cooking thing. A little bit more oil. Now, while they're cooking, what you want to do, you want to get your bread. And again, this is a little bit too nice, a little bit too fresh. It's best if it's a couple of days old at least. Take your cheese slice. Chuck it on. Not exactly rocket surgery, is it? Then you grab your dead horse. And just be quite sparing with it. Alright. Yeah, you don't want to go too much with that. Alright, you want to sort of flip them once they're golden brown. That is perfect. Make sure to use the proper implements. The idea is to get them golden brown on all sides. And cooked through. Because these have been thawing out all day and I don't want to get dysentery. Alright, so these are looking pretty good. Yep, absolutely perfect. Yep, maybe a little underdone, but we can get away with that. Alright, all we need to do now is just assemble. So, check them on there. Oops, a daisy. Put that one off the side. And we've got a spare one for later. Alright. Chuck the lid on. Beautiful. Alright, now it's just for the taste test. We're gonna... Oh. Yeah. Well, I didn't really think that through, did I? Alright. Well, that's it. There's no funny ending or anything like that. Yeah. This is it. Alright. See you later.